Well, hello, and a very warm welcome to www.speechbeginner.com, the place for people who want to give a speech confidently and prepare it quickly. In this session, we'll be dealing with how to influence people to do anything you want. Enjoy. Hello, and a warm welcome to how to convince people to do what you want. It's also called persuasion. First thing you need to do is to ask yourself, what's the occasion? You can interpret occasion as a situation or the circumstances. In other words, whom are you going to talk to? For instance, it could be a board of directors, it could be colleagues at work, it could be a customer in a department store. Once you know the occasion, you have a rough idea of what you're going to be talking about. For instance, business people are interested in expansion, in shareholders, in profits. Colleagues at work are interested in overtime, redundancy, or stress. So you now have a rough idea of what to say. But what's a good way to organize your thoughts so that it impresses your customer or client? Well, business people would be upset if they had a loss, their profits went down. Your colleagues will be more interested in, is it going to cause me stress? And a person at work would want to know, how much is it going to cost me? So the loss aspect is one way you could make your point. The other structure you could use is the gain structure. In other words, how shall I say it? To make them feel that if they did do what I wanted to do, they would gain something. For instance, business people would be interested in profits. How can you help them do that? Your colleagues at work would be interested in, how can I spend more time with my family? And a customer in a department store would want to know, how much can I save? So when you talk about the gain aspect, there is another way of emphasizing what you want them to do to accept your proposition. The third one is to use both of these strategies. You can emphasize the loss, then you emphasize the gain, and then you ask them to do what you want them to do. For instance, business people, once they realize that if they adopt your proposition, they'll gain, they'll probably sign a contract. Colleagues will probably be very grateful and say, yes, let's go with that. And people in a department store would be happy to exchange money for the goods that you recommend. Let's put that all together, where we have a customer in a department store who wants to buy, let's say, a vacuum cleaner. Now the audience is expecting, when she wants to buy a vacuum cleaner, something that will perhaps save her time, give better suction, be more reliable and easy to use. So that's a clue as to what you're going to talk to her about in this example. Then you're going to say, how shall I say it? Well, the two classic ways of structuring a persuasion speech are to emphasize loss or to emphasize gain, or to use them both together. For instance, if the customer has come in for a vacuum cleaner, she's aware that her own one is hard to use and perhaps the warranty's run out, that the cable's a bit too short and there's not much suction. What's she expecting to get from the new vacuum cleaner? Well, it's easy to use and it's got a 5-year warranty. Oh, and a long cable. Oh, and that powerful suction. So now this is your bit. What do you want them to do? Your action in this case is for them to buy now. Well, I hope that's been useful. Well, I hope you found that session on how to influence anybody to do anything you want useful. And if you'd like to see the text for this session, then it's in the blog in the text section. Bye for now.